Sack me on that first one.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. Man open.
That's a pick. Chris, you gotta be on that shit, bro. That was a pick. I just
40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the delay, here's Hunt.
Damn, good hit.
As he takes this up to the 47.
Shit out of
Just
him.
not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Fucking go.
But it misses the target, incomplete.
Not quite sure what they envisioned. A much better start to this game than they practiced all week. They failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Charles, their 1st drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays. But it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And working hard.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Watson. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Like he just turned around.
And they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. He's gotten a joke over the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's
roughing the passer. Oh my God, bro. They is giving him shit. They are giving him shit. Really roughing the passer, bro. Oh my God.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Coming back.
They go up the middle with Chubb.
Oh my God, Nick Chubb just broke 3 passes.
Touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
There's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 2nd and 9, Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Here's Jackson to throw.
And
he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
shit.
Here's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Watson. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team's side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Ready to switch.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
Fucking go, Jay. Not going to keep. He blitzing me every play, man.
Fucking go. They delivered. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I threw a pick, and then the next play he threw a pick six. I punted on the ball up, and he threw another pick six. Sorry. I'm not going to blitz me every play, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Another pick.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Now think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given.
Get out of here, bro.
But they've still got work to do.
All you want to do is listen. You see the next play. All you want to do.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Keep on that shit.
Play action. Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
He's listening.
He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And it'll be intercepted.
Oh my God, he picked that shit.
Williams picks it off.
Oh my God, he took it in the back of the end zone. This
the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover's obviously
jump ball to my
always
tight
costly,
end.
but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
I would have thrown the ball.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line. Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, he just fucked him.
Tight end, David Njoku.
Oh my God, he just fucked him.
A big play that time.
Oh my God.
48 yards. Big plays always
how you get that play off, man?
These playoffs and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet. Well, on 2nd down, right back to Hunt. I know. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. And
Oh my God, bro! My man just dropped a pick and he caught it.
Leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh.
Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Here's Watson on the sneak.
Guys, he didn't get it.
In there, no signal.
He tried to QB sneak and he didn't get it. Let's fucking go.
Tried the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
Let's fucking go, y'all. Let's fucking go. 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Whew.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. On the return from his end zone is Grant.
Where's you ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that,
you're just
wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. For this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Oh my God, he just broke that tackle, bro.
There he goes, left side.
He just broke a tackle to the foot. Next charge is OP in this game, dog.
Touchdown.
This nigga just broke a long-ass run.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis
this nigga not even doing nothing.
We know this.
That's fucking just Nick Chubb just running. Like, what the fuck, bro?
So much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of
I'm just trying to keep him in this fucking game,
to get it done.
Come on.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one
That's
away.
corner.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Jackson.
Oh my God, bro! You overthrew Lamar.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier.
Look at that shit. Another breakaway run with Nick Chubb, bro. Back to back. Yo, they giving him shit, bro. Oh my God, they're giving him shit. What the fuck? Another, yo. Wow. Wow, they just gave him 2 breakaway runs back to back.
And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This shit was crazy. This shit was crazy. He just running the ball. Breaking away runs, running them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Breakaway runs, so I swear to God.
What are we doing?
I got to drive down the fucking field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical in the second half.
Watch I get holding.
Using game chat in 2K.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area.
Lee, you in here?
Okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. On second down, it's Drake.
Give me a breakaway run back.
He'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That's good for the Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses his way incomplete.
Yeah, they got this.
Bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
I too. I'm tripping.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
Because they were yelling for Beast, so I thought it was Beast that wasn't moving.
Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. This goes out wide for Drake. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I can't. There's no I could do.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
No I could do.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
Another breakaway run.
Room here to run.
And they're just giving him runs. That shit is so fun. Like, how are you getting past my whole...
He has been terrific here this afternoon.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
What you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Oh, my God, bro. They are giving him shit with Nick Chubb. Yo.
Nick Chubb.
I can't be sure in the game. Good game, man. They make it to score 21 straight points from you, Nick Chubb.
Seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
That shit is crazy.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch a single for.
I'm fucking moving, bro. This nigga. God, nigga got so funny, man.
Reset.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Jackson on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay, 33 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I can't believe the stuff from game, dude. 3 seconds.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's all on the line now. All even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important.
Oh my God, bro. He could just, make time.
Boy, 227 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that, where he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Thank you.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns on it.
Man.
Chains on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Deion Jones gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. But when you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Oh my God,
dude. I shouldn't do this, bro. Because he's going to bless me, so I might have time even for the play to even develop.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Let's go.
And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup.
Thank
Obviously,
you.
points are a must here as they begin first and 10. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Watson now to throw.
Give me that shit.
Intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Marcus
What's wrong with you, nigga? I knew you was gonna do that shit. Give me that shit.
Are going to take possession of the football. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Well, you can try him out.
First down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
I mean, he just tied the game and went up 28 to 21.
We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
You seen that shit, bro? I had to really lock in this man.
Again on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Really just locked in. Went down there, scored a touchdown.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Got a pick. Scored another touchdown. Game over. Minute 30 left.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth
quarter. They let McCabe go crazy on him.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep.
It really should have been a lot to a little. It's still a blowout.
Tucker with the extra.
He shouldn't have had 28 points. He should have had 7. Nick Chubb really broke 280-plus yard runs for touchdowns. Right, that shit crazy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Working turnovers this game. The turnovers is that time.
Returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Saved my life. The
Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
Yeah, he keep running the ball because he's running the ball as a minute left, and he's hoping he get a breakaway run.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb, and he's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I'm never giving up. He's starting the ball.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. With it is Jackson. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000.
Y'all probably say the same shit about me when I leave, though.
Yeah, I do. But I say when you hear it, too. I'm like, you know. You fucking trash, O'Connell.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
That's hilarious. He's telling me to shoot the three. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable shooting the three. I'm like 1 for 4. Like, let me shoot it when I'm fucking. I feel like I'm gonna make it.
So much some good players, nigga. Sean Watson, 128 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 picks. Make charge, man.
We talk about go get your big so I can play small outfit. I was like, you were the big and you were shooting 103, but you were a rebound.